streaming a game today. These are not the right teams, but I was on kind of short notice. So, we'll see how this goes. Considering servers. Considering servers, part 2. It appears either the group is broken or server's dead. One or the other. Blow up the music and do something else. Good enough. For anyone watching at home and not skipping through this part for some reason, just know that we're currently trying all of the random home remedies for when your group doesn't join a game. None of them appear to be working. Meanwhile, congratulations to Warriors, who achieved an 83.4% win rate. Where does that put them on the leaderboard? That puts them at 28th all time, behind Subglicious, aka Extractum, who hasn't played probably in a long time. Played yesterday. I lied, like a liar. In case anyone's still here and wondering, why are they listening to music while looking at inaccurate scores and a picture of a cat and some X's? That's because people are still trying to get those groups to load. We're at about the little under, probably about the 8-minute mark now. So I'm guessing this is on Dallas, and I'm going to guess Dallas is just slammed at the moment. Thank you for your patience. At least the scores are right now. Kinda. New group. Complete the older group to make sure this doesn't screw anything up, and we'll try this one again. Guess might as well. Let's see what. So we're playing Rush. And I would provide any sort of insight I have to these teams, but I don't have any. Let's see if the new group works, or if it's just Dallas being kind of slammed. The latter would be my guess. we've made it. Kind of. There we are. It'd be a real. I forgot to turn off. We're gonna have the activate Windows watermark for this game because I forgot to turn off hardware acceleration. And do one of those quick just to make sure I'm streaming. Other than that, we're good to go. I think after 12 minutes I'd be able to, you know, figure out the weekly problem I have in my stream, but I was not able to remember that in time. So let's see how this goes. I'll see streams up. Any immediate complaints, let me know, and I will try to address them. So the main thing I've noticed, as I say that joke, it's a grab here and a little bit of space. Space here can't really hit a block, and Omar gets out. And it's a cap, as I think it was Joe that boosted straight to a spike. But the one thing I've kind of noticed just by playing pugs or whatever with people is that majors and minors players don't really do the rub grab like that as much anymore. I see people like comically long waiting on boosts that were just taken for 10 seconds just to try to grab immediately after, as Alk gets a tag pro bottom, juke top, split pups. Crossover gets cornered. Alk might be able to pull here. He's going to just stay patient. Sevens gets ahead. I should have space out here. Nice little 45-degree tile bounce, and nice shot. Very steep angle by Sevens, but got it right. Hold right, then left probably. Yeah, okay. Good slow down there by Sevens. And also actually can get the handoff there past 2. Could be a return for cap situation, but now it's a go the other way, stay alive, we're fine. I don't think Omar has the angle there, yeah. Space there gets out. Pass a couple, crossover, gets returned by a slide, and nice little bump there by Omar to get Sevens in the right position. Now he's past 3. Elk has to charge and kind of get this boost. Nice cutoff, but Sidewalk smartly just turns away there and just keeps moving along. Omar's kind of cornered. Pops for now. Crossover should have bottom 1. And he gets a tag pro for his efforts. Space dagger and slide. Double for a tag pro top. And that's an oopsie doopsie, as I think that was Sidewalk that went no spike. And now this should be a cap. Yep, slide just boxed up by crossover, and it is 2-0 right quick. Omar, nice little bounce off the bottom wall there, and this should be another one. Let's make it 3-0. Not getting out of hand because it's rush, but getting a good run. So 20 seconds to pop still. See if people just kind of wait on boost. Nope, Joe goes for a rub grab. Another one there. Just nothing. Crossover off the top wall. I'm just going to wait for his teammate. Pup's coming up in 10 again. Last time it was a 1-on-1 on bottom pup, 2v1 blue on the top pup. Omar gets a grab and doesn't get anywhere, which means there's going to be another double on the top, 2v2 on the bottom. Omar's staying in base. Probably just run the re there, but I don't play offense, so I'm kind of dumb. And that's going to be past 3 real quick. Omar's got him cut off. 3 people in base. Just cut the boost hard as you can, probably. No, Joe's actually going to be out past 3. Omar keeps crossover alive, but crossover just got to dance a little bit. Sevens is actually ahead, so he doesn't need to dance actually that much. Omar needs to just kind of stay safe here, or hit the dank snipe, one or the other. He gets the re, he'll let out chase. Joe's got wall blocks here. Alk pulls out ahead and is able to get the pretty speedy return. Now Sevens has a little room to work. Slide. Yeah, not quite. Crossover getting not really step back, just kind of more running the slide there. Slide's gonna be uncontested on the top pump now, unless it's more delayed than I thought. It's not. They're both at 56, both are rollings, both diffused. Omar has the angle here on sidewalk and get down. Space Tiger's gonna have the boost though, and be able to cut that off. Can't quite make a miss. And double flaccid. Crossover has a little more people in base than you bargained for here. You're not able to go anywhere. Alright, let's see. Anything exciting happening? Top boost just went there. I think that was crossover with another quick flaccid. Nice little step back. Crossover's got a little room to work, but decent handoff, but not quite. Omar doesn't quite have the angle to get out there. Alright, both pups, 56. Let's see if anything exciting happens. Space Tiger getting there early. Out gonna wrap around. Crossover might be able to get there, but Slide is gonna have the team boost. So unless he can do something weird, and no, it's a rolling bomb defuse. Space Tiger wins that tag pro bottom though. It's pretty big. Crossover coming in quick, but Joe or Space Tiger should be able to get out here. They're playing it kind of safe. Alk splits in a situation where you do not want to split. Now it's 1v1 side versus Omar. Omar tries to make a pull. And nice cut by Alk, cutting that boost off and then forcing Joe down and then just barely grazing him with the left side of his ball there, I think it was. Those are always the risky ones because you miss your way behind. Sevens comes off Reed to get the return. Crossover should be safe for a little bit. And nice corner there by Space Tiger. That's a lot of momentum conserved off that corner roll. Crossovers get sniped from behind. There should be enough room if Sevens blocks for Alk to get some space here. Oh, nice move. That was very close all around. He's going to have the... Oh, he does have the ankle. That's a cap. That's 4-0 for the Young Hotties. Now Sevens is actually going to be out past at least 1, 2. Take a slow here. You have the numbers. Block, read over. Easy cap. 5-0. Now I'd say it's getting a little out of hand here. And now it's a tag pro for Young Hotties. Crossover might be patient. I don't know if Omar's going to come back. He's calling for it. But Joe's got that juke chasing, and you're not going to be able to turn enough corners to throw that off. Sidewalk's got to grab a little bit of space here. Alk has enough angles, though, to get down there. Dies for the process, but 7 can hold right, cut the boost. Alright, at this point I'd probably just stall. There's Alk time to catch up. Omar kind of playing anti, but there's no one there to anti against. Until Space Tiger makes his way over. No boost in there in time. And it's going to be another reset. Pups in about 15 seconds. I feel like it hasn't been horribly biased. Pups one way or the other. I think actually, if I had to just guess at looking at the scoreboard, I feel like the part of my gate has actually had a slight pup advantage, but then again, I'm also stupid and haven't paid that close of attention. Alright, 1-on-1 versus 2-on-2. Alk should have the bottom pup. It's a rolling, and Crossover gets attacked for top. Joe is pinned here. Just gotta go down then up. I probably would have waited a little longer by 7s with that containment snipe that pays off. And Crossover the head, clear the way, clear the way. A little loose on the attack for lead. A little loose. Alright, Omar has angles, I think, and if he doesn't, Crossover has really good angles, so Omar dies. Good handoff. Crossover out past 2. That should be a cap with the help block by Omar, and nicely done. Good support O there by Omar. And good job of Crossover to take advantage of it. Crossover grabs, got a little bit of space, not really. Could have probably went back a little bit there and tried to make something happen, but there wasn't a whole lot of daylight there. Alright, Omar dies, which means it's going to be a 2v1 on the top pup in a couple seconds. Alk has a 1v1 on the bottom, and Joe's going to be out. Tag Pro and Juke Juice. Let's see if they can make something happen here. At least cut the deficit a little bit in the last minute 45. Space Tiger probably going to be unlucky. Yeah, I thought Omar was going to spawn on him there, but he's going to be past a couple. 7's taking the smart play and just backing up. He's got that boost, though. That's not a cap. Not enough balls to block everyone. And Omar has the anti. At this point, on Rush, I'm assuming that the Young Hotties, this half or next half, will probably just never leave anti unless they're trying to run up the score or something, because there's no reason to, because if you're playing anti properly, you shouldn't be giving up 6 caps. Alright, Omar couldn't really decide there between cutting low and taking the boost up. Doesn't matter though, because that was a good call out, I assume, because Alk was just sitting 3. As the last round of pups comes up. 2v1, about to be 2v2 with momentum for Joe on the bottom pup. I'm not sure the exact time. Juke tag again for the part of my gate team. Let's see if I can make something happen here. Alk trying to bank it. He still has his back snipe though. I think he can hit this. Nice. Really good play by Alk there. That's really the only option, and you gotta hit it, and he had a good run up to it. Very confident. Very cool. And Alk has another snipe here. Has to bank off 7s. Crossover, staying alive. That will prevent the cap. Nicely done. And 7s will probably grab Ree, or are they both chasing? 7's just playing the aggressive Ree, that's fine. But now it's going to give time for Sly to walk back if Space Tiger can get out of his way, or if Sly can get out of Space Tiger's way, one or the other. But otherwise, this looks to be a 6-0 half unless something crazy happens, which I don't think it will. I think 7's and Side aren't going to kiss here. Side's going to go up. 7's going to go down. Nope, Side does go down for the kiss, and they're just going to hold it out. Double kip flags. Pups, 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 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's actually... Wait, I miscounted. 6, 10... Yeah, it's 12. Oh, okay, I'm just dumb. There's 18, so it's 12 out of 18. So, slight pup win for part of my gate as I go back over here. I think I'm just going to deal with the activate Windows watermark, so sorry if that bugs you. But this way, I don't have to restart my Chrome. But we are also getting considering servers again, so I'm out of time. Alright, if this group doesn't work, I'm going to restart my Chrome real quick, just so... Oh, joining game. We're in. The watermark. This will see another day. Alright, so this is actually a 6-0 lead. I can't really put it on the screen because otherwise you'll see my OBS because I'm stupid. But we'll see how this goes. So 6-0 lead for the blue team here, which is the young Hotties. Quick flaccid by part of my gate. Joe says no problem. 7's and Alex say, no, you can't have this boost. Joe, with a very unlucky hit the corner there and roll immediately into a spike. Crashword crossover almost gets out there, but now Space Tiger's got a little bit of room. Past 3, not a lot of time though, and Omar with a well-timed chase out there right into him. Good calls. First round of pups in about 10 seconds. We'll see how it goes this time. Last game, I felt like part of my gate was having a good time winning pups, but not a very good time using pups. So we'll see if that works better this time. Diffuse rolling and lose attack pro. So probably not this round, but there's still 8 more of those. So hopefully one of those. Crossover is going to get out here. I probably would have spec'd myself on a boost, so good job Crossover for being a better off finisher than me. Not very hard, but give you credit where I can. And now I'm just going to keep Crossover in corner, probably calling return for cap. This is the situation where I feel like the re kind of comes off, and then, okay, 7th is playing it safe enough. That's the kind of situation where I find myself in tourneys or pugs or whatever, and then it's return for cap, and then re comes off, and then next thing you know, it's not return for cap anymore. It's, oh god, they're dead. And that's usually a cap the other way. Not very great blocks here. Omar can go around the wall, but it's not going to really do anything for him. Slide with a nice little bounce of 7s, and Space Tiger just absolutely pummeling 7s in the ground, but Omar is there to clean it up. Taking the boost out of the way and killing Crossover, but Alk is actually going to get the pull on the other side. It was a 2v1. I didn't see how. I think someone extra was on offense. I just miscounted. Pups up again. Alk, rolling bomb, gets yoinked from under him by Crossover, but that's okay. Omar's got a juke on the flag. Go on the top side, just gonna hold for a little bit probably. If you're the young Hotties here, you can afford to hold for a year. Just keep running laps. If they're playing anti, they're never going to return you, so... There's a kiss. That's a double reset. I think both teams were playing anti, or at least Young Hotties accidentally spawned in an anti. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Nice little corner boost by Alk there. Omar grabs his momentum, and crossover gets a nice handoff out of it. And he's going to go top. Alk can't get the snipe. And now, I'm going to pass 2 here. Sevens and Omar are ahead. Probably just play the cut lanes game. They try. Seven's got to roll down. You got to roll down. You got to roll down. Not quite. Yeah, I think down there you just have to roll down enough to give, I think it was Omar, time on the snipe. But still 6-1. You got a pretty good lead here, and Omar should be back in time with that juke to at least touch the rolling bomb. He does. Down, up. Gets a nice, easy, relaxed return with that rolling, or not that rolling, with that juke. And then gets the push into spike kill, and then kills himself in celebration. Double flaccid though. Not very great grabs there, but it's one of those things for Young Hotties here, you know, it's been working for them so far. Just kind of push, push, push. Take the boost when they're there. Crossover with a nice corner boost. That's kind of what Alk did to get the return earlier. I think he had the angle there to beat slide on that boost, but he might have hit the top wall or something. I didn't get a good look exactly. Pups in 15 though, and those could help turn things around. This is still a 6-1 lead for the Young Hotties. Pups in 5. Omar's going to take the free grab, probably. He's crossover with the block. They're going to give up bottom pup, but that's not that big of a deal because Space Tiger blocked to Oblivion, and that's a cap, 7-1. The lead is back at 6. Alright, so they do have the tag pro out of this, though. Sevens has to slow down, which pulls the tag pro away, but then Joe spikes. Crossover's got to go bottom here. And it's a good job once again not boosting into a spike. Omar needs a second to not die, and that's actually a cap. They pushed out. Once again, the classic, we have a tag pro, return for cap for a little bit. Uh-oh, it's return for cap the other way. Just keep lanes covered here if you're across an elk. No one really plays narrow field masters anymore, but it was a mode that was a little popular back a couple years ago where I think it was either a 4 or 5 tile wide, just horizontal hallway essentially, and it was like OFM, but you cap by beating the other person, getting the other end. That's what you just got to play here in those little chokes, because it's like, what, 3 tiles, yeah, 3 or 4 tiles after they open up. Alright, Pup's coming up again. These might be slightly delayed. Not really. 54 bottom, like 56 top. Tag pro. Let's see if Space Tag can make good use of this. Slow down. There we go, that's a better lead. So the thing that happened the first time, but that's actually a cap out of that too. I don't know where I was too busy trying to watch the tag pro lead to see how that happened. But the thing that happened the first time, when they kind of got separated before, was basically the tag pro lead in the first game didn't slow down enough. That's a nice show when Joe gets wiggled. But yeah, basically didn't get right on the butt of the ball in front of him, which gave enough room to get in between, and once they're in between you, that's when things have to slow down because the tag pro's got to back up. So that's the one thing I'd be watching for if I'm trying to get a good tag pro lead here is slow down, take your time, get lined up, and then just go full speed when you guys are right next to each other. Nice moves by Space Tiger, just putting on a clinic there until Alk finally decides no more. And Omar's actually going to be out past 3 here. They actually have a tag pro. Alk just dropped a block. Oh, not like that, not like that, not like that. They have the sandwich there, and Alk made the good decision of basically just dropping it, and crossover should be able to get a return here. Straight up, off the corner. Good corner there by Space Tiger. Didn't really leave a ton of options for crossover. This is still a return for cap situation. If Alk can get a solo here, I doubt it, considering Space Tiger can just hold, and Sevens is playing re. Kind of aggressive re, but once again, this is a situation where I'm worried because Space Tiger, that can happen. Crossover's luckily there to clean it up, and I think Sevens had him anyway, because it's kind of an awkward angle. Ooh, that was cute crossover. Pass 3, Sevens gets the return. Nope, kiss, that's fine. You are up 8 caps. You don't really need him at this point. Unless this is like some sort of critical run where Young Hotties to make the playoffs need like a cap diff or something along those lines. In that case, then maybe these caps mean something. Pups now, though. I think last time I saw him was like 2 times ago. It was like 56 top, 54 bot. Much delayed now. 54 top, 53 bot, and that spike just jumped out of nowhere and got him. Alright, crossover. Should be a cap to spike. Yeah, there we go. Easy sack on a Space Tiger there. And Alk has that, I think, yeah. No, Space Tiger is grabbing into a triangle of death, and that's gone. I'm not really sure what Alk 7s are doing there. It ended up working out. 7s had a good enough angle, but they were moving in unison and not in a good way. Alk has a snipe. Nicely done. Good job by 7s just to keep forcing them through, so there's no sort of hesitation BS for Alk to deal with. Omar grabs, not going anywhere. Now we're just kind of reset for a bit. I think top 54, bottom like 53, maybe 52 is what I saw last time. Top up is basically already won. Yeah. Ooh, Sly gets the 2-on-1 tag pro, or the 1v2 tag pro on the bottom. Big pup win. At this point, I think he's trying to limit the damage. He's just squatting on flag. I wonder if Joe's going to go O here? Kind of knock people out? Not go O, but go play some midfield or something. Flag's not really in danger since Slide's there. I mentioned this before, but back in the day we kind of experimented a little bit with, instead of sending the tag pro O, which is kind of sometimes awkward to do, especially if there's already 2 people on offense, as Omar gets up S2. I kind of experimented with just keeping the tag pro D and playing 3-0 and just having super blocks. Don't really remember how well it worked. Plus, I was usually, if I got the tag pro, I was just squatting in base on 3D anyway, since I'm completely useless on offense, as double flash that happens there. Alright, last round of pups. Omar out past everyone. That's a cap. But they might get a pup out of it, though. Just kidding. They get neither. Oh, they do get both. I lied. Never mind, I lied again. I don't know what I'm looking at. Blue team gets both pups. My original call was right. I shouldn't have doubted myself. And 7s can get a kill there. He's going to grab. Can't really see where those guys are. Crossover with the screw you handoff strat. Just to bump the tag pro, flag pro, FC into the nearest guy and take the flag for yourself. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's going to be an 11-1 win unless another cap happens here. Not particularly close on Rush. And I'm unsure what map is next. I feel like I played a lot of Worm in tournaments this week, so maybe it's Worm, and if it's Worm, I'm not going to be very happy about it. But we will see with a decisive victory here for the young Hotties. 11-1, first game. Omar 3 caps, crossover at 2, 5 pops for slide, 4 for crossover. Decent returns across the board. Switch back over. Let's see if this works now. It does work now. Perfect. Alright, so the game might be slightly more choppy now, but it will be 100% less annoying for me. Which is the only thing that really matters. So, look at this. No watermark. Amazing. Alright. It is, in fact, a worm. So we'll see how this goes. My FPS is at 125 and not very stable. Apparently Slide died IRL. But here we go. This also lets me Alt-Tab so I can do other things if needed, like check my stream to make sure it's actually showing the right game. Nice pull by Joe early, and we're probably in for a holdfest here. The original Wormy was always kind of a holdfest, and this is pretty much original Wormy with some, I think, some very minor changes. Maybe a little wider, I don't think so though. But the main thing is obviously that dreaded gate in base. The first time I played this map, I had a hard time because usually in Wormy, if they're not in base, they can only really boost in from 2 places. They can boost in there, where Joe just gets the first cap, taking it early this time, or they can go up to the elbow boost and either boost straight in, which is easy enough to cover, or go around outside. But now the weird boost for me that I really don't like is the elbow boost to like straight through gate, because it doesn't seem like they should be able to go that quickly in the base. And Pups are up as a 2-1 advantage, I believe, for the part of my gate. I almost said part of my take. But one of them is a rolling that's a fuse and a juke that's sitting on a re, so not doing a whole lot. And crossover gets out with a rolling. Never mind, rolling can't protect you from spikes. The rolling bomb hasn't been updated yet. Maybe one day rolling bombs will protect you from spikes. And that's 2-0, maybe 3, not quite. Space Tiger doesn't have a lot of room. He's got to keep backing up. Space Tiger can be contained. Probably just try to force him outside there. I guess the elbow boost is a little more dangerous now, but don't really like to give that inside lane up when I can. Alright, side, boosting down. Best song of the game's playing. Crossovers are trying his best not to hit that bomb to screw Alk over. Pups in 10. I wonder if Alk's going to try to hold for them or try to just at least pull people on the Pup so he can get around them. Not quite. And now they're going to have good top and bottom contests, I think. They're going to get split, and then Space Tiger's going to be able to get bottom. Alright, let's see if Slide goes O with that. He does. Joe staying on D, I presume. I thought he was going to grab there, but he gets a kill on Alk. Omar gets a nice juke on juke return, and Slide has nothing going for him. Alright, so Sidewalk, go around outside here, Slide up behind. You're going to keep him off that boost. You got to hesitate a little better. Nice try, though. Slide going for the pseudo anti. Sidewalk doesn't have a good angle, though, and Omar's just going to hold all day. I guess you're up 2-0, so you can kind of afford it. But I feel like Omar can just run laps all day if you don't pull off like Slide just did there. But now we are reset, and Slide with a double kill. That's going to be 3 in a second. 3 kills for Slide. Cap Space Tiger, 3-0 lead, opposite of the first game. Pups going up. I think top and mid are about the same time. Bottom's a little delayed now. Top mid both at 57, and Side doesn't have a good angle. I think 7 should have this if he just keeps bullying. He does. Oh, not quite. Didn't roll off far enough, and Side gets a rolling bomb for his troubles, which he takes to regrab. This could be another one, but Alk has a snipe. No problems. Probably just go around. I'd probably go inside here. Side just going to take his time, though. Be careful, though, if you are a Sidewalk, because your rolling bomb's out in like a couple seconds. Good use of it, and yeah, that's the gate trouble. I don't know. Not a fan. This is the old man yells at cloud hours. Joe straight in. Good bump. Omar, good bomb though. I guess the other thing that's different that I completely forgot about was the bomb in base. The third bomb in base is no longer with us. That bomb was not completely useless, but didn't ever really amount to a whole lot anyway. Alright, Pups now. 57, 57, bottom now, Side, trying to snipe, but he's going to leave bottom Pup open. Watch it be a tag throw. Nope, just a juke. Could have been worse, but I did leave that Pup open there. Alright, Omar, show us what you got. Down, straight down, taking off both boosts, 3 in base. Anti-on, so he can take his time. Joe's going to force him out. I think he... Oh, no. The real play is you're going to bounce off the corner between the spikes to fool the enemy and think you're dying. So I'm just going to go for... Not gate boost. He's going... Looking... Actually, it might be a gate boost. Omar's cutting that off hard, though. Probably just split middle. Yeah. 7 misses and crossover. Might be able to get bomb sniped here. Slide? Not quite. It was there, just a little too late. Pops up again though. I think 57, 57, and late. Joe is out past 3. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Good job by 7s there. Not really rolling either side to give Joe any sort of opening. And Omar gets a pull with a rolling bomb that almost kills him, but he'll make it out the other side alive. Good little use of the wall there. Superman is defused and killed, and Omar is unlucky. Side, go gate. Nice. Not the bomb. Yeah. That gate's so OP. Oh, Sidewalk's out. Goodbye, Sidewalk. We'll see if he pops back in or if this is a back to group situation. Sidewalk's back. Joe just playing the hard contain around the 2x2 little square there. shots. Bomb. Force him outside. Slide's got to take the shot. Nice shot. I'm very glad the Slide took that shot there. It's one of those things where it doesn't look like it's a very good angle at all, but just barely able to skim that one little edge of your ball. So we are currently 6.5 minutes into this game, and really just looking the opposite of the first game, where there's absolutely no life whatsoever for part of my gate. And that's going to be a cap, actually. Make it 5-0, yeah. One more, and it's just complete opposite of the first game, completely. Alk trying to push 7s out there, I think, but not happening. Space Tiger, not a ton of room. Good hesitation, but Omar pins him against the wall enough that it's not going to matter. Crossover is out past no one because Slide the half-tile bump he needs. Pup's coming up, though. Space Tiger gets a Tag Pro, and Slide's going to get rolling. And Crossover is not going to get bottom, so it's going to be a 3-win. The Holy Trinity spread out among 3 people. Let's see if they can get a pull here. Slide gets it, but going the wrong way. I probably would have just died there, got it back in base, and let Joe grab the other way with juke momentum, but that's fine too. Slide's able to juke his way out, and that's actually going to be a cap. So what do I know? 6-0, part of my take. Part of my gate. One day I will get the teaming correct. I think they have this one too. Oh, not quite. Joe checking a little slow. Has the ability to do so with this lead. That wasn't very slow, and right in Omar. Space Tiger's holding now, probably waiting for Re, or at least someone to get ahead of 7s, which Slide now is. He has to contain, but there's still no Re. Cut the gate side. Right now, I just got to keep it here. Unless Slide wants to do like a bounce off the boost in the base. 7's going back. He should get mid uncontested if he wants it, or at least someone should get mid uncontested. Never mind, there are 5 people there now. Bottom uncontested. Crossover. Just push out. Okay. Let's look at the tag, bro. Yeah, you gotta speed up your 7s, you're gonna back snipes. Yeah, this could be something. Omar coming out. They're down 6, I mean, why not? I don't think he got bombed, I think he just ran into a spike there. And 7s, I think 7s was safe there, but he had the unfortunate placement of the crossover. Just bumping him into that one spike. Out going for the shoot back. I think he just sit on the boost. Not a bad idea, but Space Tiger is a little more quick than that. This time around, crossover able to bomb, but nowhere near the spikes. Space Tiger. Alk misses the snipe. 7 down up. Yeah. Probably going Re? Yeah. Alright, last round of pups. If you're young Hotties at this point, you just gotta be looking to get a cap on the board, and there's one. Slide. Trying his best. Good idea with the bomb. But they should have a 3-pup win here, at least a 2-pup win. They have a Superman. Slide can win bottom. But that's going to be not a cap because Space Tiger's there with enough speed. My FPS is just steadily dropping. They're down to 85 now. This is what happens when I can't stream with hardware acceleration enabled without just streaming my whole monitor. But that's annoying, so maybe I will limit my monitor to 60 for this next game. That's going to be a cap 2 crossover going out on the boost, and the Slide just putting a move on him. Alright, Space Tiger, show us what we got. Alk is contained by the gate more than anything else at that point. Alright, 5 seconds left. That's going to be a Germany-Brazil score. 7-1. 8 power for Space Tiger. Yeah, just really pup dominance from part of my gate. Not a lot of pre-bit that game either. Slide had a decent amount there. But a very worm-y, or worm game. Alright, so I limited my FPS to 60 now, which should be able to easily handle. We'll see how choppy it looks. If you're watching this and I just made the game look significantly worse, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. My computer is not able to handle Tech Run 144 without hardware acceleration. So you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm hoping this will at least make it look less choppy, less smooth, but also less choppy. Considering servers. So this is another tough one where there's a 6 cap lead on Worm, a map where you can just hold for days. It's one of those things where if you are part of my gate, do you ever leave anti-ever? Do you just say, you can have that one every time you're out, but then we're not going to let you out another 6 times without looking into a couple of returns? Considering servers. Tip: team tiles don't make you go faster if you're holding the flag. You're still considering servers. Alright, we're back. Uh, 60 FPS seems incredibly better. Why wasn't I doing this all the time? A little jitters from 60 FPS, but it's nowhere near what it was before. Alright, so for reference, it is 7-1, which I can actually put the score on now. Not a really good place. Yeah, whatever. This is a scuff stream anyway. It's 7-1 for the red team, which is, pardon, my gate. This might have actually not been better. I might have lied. Alright, slide, nicely done, good contain, showing space, going full tilt out of base there. Alright, pops up, tag pro, double tag pro 4. Part of my gate. Should be able to get a grab out of this. And slide does, as long as you can stay away from Alk, or at least give enough time for Joe to get in front of Alk. Nice shot by Space Tiger. It's actually, I think that was a cap if slide trusted, but also that was kind of out of the blue. Alright, yeah, this is definitely not any better than it was before. But, that's okay. Shout out to anyone watching this game, probably these two teams after the fact, as they watch my stream slowly degrade as the stream goes on. This could be a cap! Oh, nice move by slide. Put the brakes on, Elf goes flying by, and easy cap for slide. Good bomb by slide. That's another cap as long as Sidewalk doesn't miss. He does not. And this is now even more out of hand than it was before. Space Tiger can't quite get the snipe on Alk before he gets the tag pro, but this is now 9-1. For reference, the first game was not close, but for the other team, it was 11-1 on Rush. Good shot there. I didn't see who it was. Omar? Yeah. Good shot by Omar there. Alk gets button, crossover. I think he was aiming for the corner there. Misses, but it has a very good just speed control. Is able to kind of turn the little angle and go throw through the spikes without even so much as really putting on the brakes. And slide shuts Alk down. Alright. Space Tiger probably split this boost. There, that works too, and that's an easy cap because I forget gate exists. Gates exist. And also, I think that was Alk that bombed from the top rope. Crossovers keep moving right. Keep moving right, crossover. Hit the bomb. Alk has a snipe. There's a cap. There we go. Make that 10-2. Don't call it a comeback. Sevens shouldn't be sniped here. Yep, did not get sniped. That is a true fact. That's a cap, actually. Don't call it a comeback. Sevens pushing up, forcing Space Tiger to take that boost. Alk's got to just kind of cut that gate, now get around the corner. Ooh, those are always the risky ones that I can never pull off, where Omar basically goes against the pick block there and just hopes the other person is too preoccupied with pushing up against Alk in that case to get him. And good bomb by, I think Joe's the one that actually activated that. Probably wants to hit the corner there if you can hit it, but just kind of gets stuck. Pops. Tag pro, rolling, juke. Holy Trinity, spread out amongst part of my take. Okay, Space Tiger's past 3 here. Slide can... Oh, he's okay. I thought he was going to try to put his trust straight in. Oh, God, I think he had it for a second. Space Tiger didn't really put his trust in the slide block there and kind of laughed around. I mean, he's got all day. Especially, like I said, if they're playing anti in that situation, which Omar was, like, you're in no hurry. You're up a bajillion caps. There's no reason for you to ever do anything else. So, okay. No, Savok's probably going to cap this. Omar can bump it though. Bump Space Tiger. And whatever. We're reset. Juke, rolling, tag pro in a couple seconds top. Nope. Juke again. Crossover gets that grab on flag though. Grab on flag. That rolling on flag. Omar says no, go the other way. Go the other way again. Gets the team kill essentially there. Space Tiger with the sniping. You're gonna keep Joe from doing anything crazy here. Just keep holding up your 7s. Nicely done. Keep holding up and force him down if needed. Otherwise, you have the angle. 4 minutes to go here. This is a 10-3 game right now. 7 cap lead for the red team, a part of my gate. 7's got to do the same things before. Kind of force him. He gets kind of bumped weird there, but Alk has a nice solo. Pup's coming up now. I think it's mid, bottom, top is the order. Mid and bottom about the same time. Top's kind of late. Flag's open if anyone wants to try just taking it. Omar will get a grab, but Joe's there in time. Crossover's actually going to be the one to grab and just going to turn right around with that juke. Yeah, it's like moments like that where I'm just super laggy. Alright. Back up, back up, back up. Just straight in Space Tiger. Have faith. Just split. No. Nice. Good coordination, good comms, I assume, because I don't think he's able to see who's being bombed out from that elbow boost down there. Probably just, nicely done. See, this is what I don't like, is that Alk can just do his best there, shove Space Tiger outside, and Space Tiger, for his part, just gets to the boost, and he's past 2, and when he's past 2, he's just going to walk in. He doesn't have to slow down at all to fly into base. Which makes it a little easier to cap. Maybe that was the reason behind it. Was worry me before. If you cut the lanes off, it can get kind of crowded real quick. But I think it's kind of undeserved rewards. But what do I know? I'm not a map maker. Space Tiger actually gonna be on past 2. I think he has the angle here on 7s. The green team coming out. Nice snipe by Sidewalk on the bomb. 2.5 minutes left in this game, and unless the most crazy series of events ever happens, which would basically be something along the lines of Omar just continually solo returning people for the next 2 minutes while the flag carriers juke 2 people and the guy being blocked. Which, I mean, here's a start. Crossover. Making it 12-4. Nope, not there. Pups. Rolling bomb on top of Superman. Total crossover, you got him beat. Nice. And Space Tiger doesn't even know crossover's there, but he avoids them anyways. Just go gate. That's a cap. Below it. Nicely done. And this one's not going to be close. So really just a tale of 2 games today for these 2 teams. I know the young Hotties were joking how maybe they should have practiced Worm, which if they decided just to not practice Worm, I have immense respect for them. Joe, nice try on the move there. I think did all I could there. Crossover, a little too steep on that boost. Alright, last round of pups. Joe sitting mid. At this point, it's all just about how much gas we're going to have this next week. Space Tiger, nice snipe. Well done. Tag Pro just sitting bottom. Slide should be able to get it. And we're all good. Double Tag Pro. Nice shot by Elk. But at this point, it is just seeing what the final score will be. Joe doesn't have that angle, unless Omar does whatever the heck that was with the corner boost. I think he's cut off, but Joe has a nice pick there. Elk shot, nice. Elk shot from across the map. Probably going to go top with the gate. Nope. 7's cuts it off, and he's just going to bounce and take the gate for the cap. Thanks, I hate it, But other than that, this is going to be GG. I've been saying that for the past like 2 minutes now, but not a whole lot to commentate on. And besides just me continually complaining about the map. Slide, 20 returns on 22 tags. 8 pups again for Space Tiger. I think he had something similar to that last game too. Fair amount of holds from both Omar and Space Tiger. 4 caps. 2, and Joe has the I just kind of ended up running around stat line. Alright. That was 12? Nope, not that one. Something like that. Anyways, thanks for watching, if you were watching. Good games, anyone else that was watching, aka these 2 teams. And I will see you guys later.